crazy thing did happen just yesterday. Just in case you missed it, chat. We've got a leak. Pokemon developer Game Freak reportedly was hacked. It's not even reportedly because they acknowledged and they released a statement, and we're going to get into that. No, it's not Ubisoft for once. We don't have anything for Ubisoft. The Pokemon developers got hacked, and I actually found this tweet summarizing everything really well, and then we're going to read like the statement. So where all my Pokemon fans at? Let's talk about the future of the franchise. Here's a summary of every leaked thing related to Pokemon projects, man. Yeah, this hack was massive. This is like Insomniac. Remember when Insomniac got hacked and they showed the whole timeline of all the upcoming Insomniac games? This is like the Pokemon version. Here's what we got, man. Here's what we got. Pokemon Legends Z to A was originally planned to be released in 2024. Will feature Mega whatever, I don't know how to pronounce that shit, and Mega Zorora nerd shit in development for the current Switch. Pokemon Gaia is the current code name for the next game, I believe, Gen 10. It'll be 2 versions that start with the letter K and N. Anybody have any guesses of what that will stand for? The K and the N? Pokemon Kangaroo and Pokemon Nigga? I don't know. And then the main theme will be island exploring in an archipelago. In development for Switch 2, but a version for Switch 1 will also be tested, meaning this game will most likely not push graphics. It will not push the Switch 2 hardware to its limits. I mean, it's Pokemon anyway. Most likely what's going to happen is it's being developed for the Switch 1, and then the Switch 2 version will have a higher frame rate and a higher resolution, but don't expect this game to be pushing any boundaries. That'll probably be the next Pokemon game. Pokemon Kaniga. All right, bro. Pokemon Nigeria and Pokemon Kangs. All right. I knew you would say that shit. Pokemon Synapse is the code name of this other game. This is the one that was making a huge splash. New multiplayer Pokemon game is in the works. It'll be a collaboration between ILCA and Game Freak. I don't know who that is. Does anybody know who that is? ILCA? International Laser Class Association? I don't think that's what that is. Who's that? And has been described as Splatoon-like, but it's not an MMO. Pokemon Klansman and Pokemon Nigga Gang. Ooh, that might be fire. This one was making a lot of noise because people thought it was going to be an MMO, but it's supposedly not. It's going to be some type of multiplayer experience, and it's being described as Splatoon-like. So it's probably going to be some type of hero shooter with Pokemon. Maybe you could have like a Blastoise. You go around just squirting on niggas. Do y'all want to do that? Maybe you have Blastoise running around the map, squirting on niggas, then somebody plays his Charizard and heats up the ground to dry everything up. Maybe shoot an electrical blast up somebody's ass. I don't know if I'm really looking for a Pokemon hero shooter. Just the idea of it isn't really making my balls tingle. But that being said, we'll wait for a trailer to drop. If it looks fire, you know, we'll keep an open mind. But this is not something I'm really looking for. I was hoping more of the MMO, but we'll see. Unite already exists. Well, Unite is a MOBA, not a hero shooter. There can be differences. They said it's Splatoon-like. So like Splatoon, I would think that's more akin with like Overwatch, Lockdown. Pokemon Unite is more akin to League of Legends, you know? It's different things. The ILCA are the same folks who made Nier Automata. Ah, interesting. Maybe it'd have a fire soundtrack. I don't know. Interesting. Moving on to TV and film, Project Bauer, movie number 24 in development hell since 2021. The current status of this movie is unclear. Will be a fresh start for the movie universe with a new protagonist, set in the Kanto region. Only the original 151 Pokemon will appear. Thank God. I'll actually be able to follow it. Main mythical of the movie will be Mew and directed by Koban Shinzono. So maybe a new hero from Pallet Town or something, or I don't know. Interesting. Does Unite still have a strong community? I don't know. The only time I boot up my Switch is to play Smash Bros. Which I did today. Handed out a couple of fades to somebody. They know who they are. Project Reload. A new original TV anime, 12 episodes of 21 minutes in the first season, animated by Studio Colorado, I don't know. In development since at least 2022, and the current status is unclear. So we have a new show coming as well. The Great Detective Pikachu, A sequel to the Detective Pikachu movie in development since 2021, being directed by Jordan Vaughn Roberts. What did they directed? Let's search that. Kong Skull Island, Kings of Summer, There was a Metal Gear Solid movie? What? When did that come out? Am I missing something? Metal Gear or what? Metal Gear Solid. Chat, when did this come out? An advanced tank is stolen by a terrorist group and an elite soldier, Solid Snake, is dispatched to retrieve it. Have you gone back to Street Fighter 6? Been thinking about going back to use Terry? Nah. When I move on, I move on. It's too sweaty. I've never heard of it. It's stuck in development hell? Oh, so this never came out? Because, yeah, I never heard of this shit either. Let me turn this down a little bit. Not really too familiar with his work. Is Kong Skull Island good? I never seen it. Is it good? Current status is unclear, and it's unknown if it's canceled. And then Project Discovery. It's a Netflix live-action Pokemon show. 8 episodes for the first season. Up to 5 seasons are being considered. No more details are available. It's a solid 7. It's all right. It's decent. Okay. So, there's hope for this. Okay, he's a decent director. Okay. 5 seasons. Let the show come out first. Jesus Christ. So that's everything that leaked in the Pokemon leak. They got hacked, and people were unsure if it was real or not, because the problem with Twitter is anybody can buy a check mark and spread misinformation. So people weren't sure if this leak was real, but it turns out it is. It's been confirmed by Game Freak in a studio with this article, in a statement with this article from IGN. Game Freak has issued a statement confirming the company suffered a data breach in August of 2024. Why'd they wait to leak the information now? The company said its server was illegally accessed, with 2,606 cases of current, former, and contract employees and email addresses accessed. The Japanese language statement carries a date of October 10th, 2024, and does not mention the Pokemon data that has emerged since. In the statement, Game Freak apologized to all those affected by the data breach and insisted the vulnerability at the heart of the attack has since been rebuilt. So they fixed it. They tried to keep it down. Maybe they were trying to exploit them, get some money out of them, but they weren't playing. They were playing hardball, and they decided to leak the information. Kind of mid, not gonna lie, nothing excited me too much. Yeah, I think the only thing that would have really super excited me is if this turned out to be true, like it was an MMO, but they're saying it's not an MMO, it's some Splatoon-like shit. I'm not really trying to run around as the Squirtle Squad squirting on niggas. Like I'm good off that. I'm a little too old for that. But hey, if that's your thing, if you want to be a Squirtle Squad nigga and squirt on a nigga, you know, squirt. Yeah, man. Bro, I just hopped on Twitter and saw the Pokemon shit trending. Was dumbfounded. Data breaches happen, man. Data breaches happen. That's why y'all got to stop making y'all password your last name and your birthday, because that's not a data breach. You're just stupid. It's a bunch of source code and concept art from Gen 3 to Gen 10. I'm not gonna show any of that. Like, I'll share the info, but I'm not gonna show no pictures. That type of stuff will get you copyright stricken. Yeah, password 1234. I'm not gonna show any of that. But that's the Pokemon leak. That's what I got for y'all. Other news, Call of Duty's new chat moderation AI sees major success. There's a 43% drop in toxicity. For those unaware, in the latest Call of Duty games, Activision implemented an AI bot within the game that listens to everything that you say. And if you say something they deem nasty, you can get banned from the game. And it seems like it's been a success, which is unfortunate. Because, I mean, I feel like toxicity is just as much as a part of the game as, you know, the actual gunplay. You know, I want to be able to grab somebody from behind and say something inappropriate. Much speculation has arisen over the possible benefits that technology like generative AI and machine learning might bring to video games. While image reconstruction has proven useful and generative AI is reportedly into the production process, AI-based analysis has begun to impact voice chat moderation in competitive gaming spaces. Activision Blizzard reports that exposure to toxic voice chat in Call of Duty has declined by 43% since the beginning of the year. The publisher credits the recent implementation of AI-based moderation for the results, which have convinced it to expand its use when Call of Duty Black Ops 6 launches on October 25th. Like, how does, like, am I allowed to say nigga? Like, does the game know I'm black, you know? Like, if you want to block people from dropping hard R's, I mean, I really don't care. Like, racial slurs, like, I really don't care. But I should be allowed to tell a nigga they suck or not. I wish they would go more into depth on what exactly this is blocking, because I'm not for all that censorship shit, bruh. The publisher introduced the moderator ToxMod, when they launched Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 last November. Most of y'all didn't experience it because most people didn't play this shit. It sucks. So most people's first experience with this new AI is going to be Black Ops 6. According to ToxMod's website, the system analyzes text transcripts of in-game voice chat and detects keywords based on multiple factors. To tell the difference between trash talk and harassment, ToxMod monitors keywords and reactions to comments, recognizing players' emotions and understanding the game's code of conduct. Furthermore, the system estimates the perceived age and gender of the speaker and recipients to understand each conversation's context better. See, I don't like that either. Some people might have like a really weird voice, like it'd be like a grown man with like a high-pitched voice, and they think it's like some kid doing some extra shit. Like, you don't know. Shout out to Buster Cherry and Willie with the sub, appreciate it. ToxMod can't ban anyone on its own, but it can quickly flag violations for review by human moderators. Activision decides whether to warn or mute the player, only issuing bans after repeated infractions. At least they give you a chance. They don't instantly ban you. The number of repeat offenders in Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone fell by 67% since Activision implemented improvements in June 2024. In July alone, 80% of players caught violating voice chat rules did not re-offend. All regions except Asia currently support ToxMod, and Call of Duty uses the system to moderate voice chat in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. We gotta learn French. They're adding support to French. Fuck. We gotta do something. We gotta do like a random language. So if someone cusses too much, then you can get banned. Well, I mean, I think it says it's based off context and the emotion in which the other player responds. I don't know. Like I said, yeah, we gotta learn Russian or something, so I can't read it. What I will say is, like I said, most people didn't play Modern Warfare 3. So for me, I didn't play that shit. Black Ops 6 will be the first time I experience this, and I want to be able to troll. I want to talk shit. It says it's not going to ban you right off rip for talking shit. I guess it's when you take things too far. I believe that's a slippery slope when we let them decide what's too far and what's too not. What's not, and what's not. I don't know. We'll see when the game comes out, because I'm going to be there day one, especially because I got a new PC coming, 4090. We back, baby. We back. Time to go back to Pig Latin. That's what I'm saying. We're going, hey, y'all think this shit can detect Ebonics? I know I'm old, but that just sounds like it's way too sensitive. I know, right? Just turn the game off. Good thing I know how to cuss, and I don't even know what language that is. Big upgrade. Somebody got to do it. What is that? Filipino? What language is that, Ab? Absolutely probably not. I'll be there day one is a new phrase from TBH talking about Kai. I'll be there day one, bro. I'll be there day one to talk shit. 4090 equals the PS7. Yeah, until the 50 series come out. That bitch gonna come out right when I get the 4090. Yeah, it's Filipino. That's what I thought. I thought I heard it before. So yeah, just be aware. I'm sharing this article because when Black Ops 6 comes out, like I said earlier, this will be the first time a lot of people experience this new system. Be aware. If you're gonna talk shit, you know, don't let it go too far, because you might get banned off the game, and there's nothing worse than paying $70 for a game you can't play anymore, especially you PS4 niggas. Paying $70 for the 2013 version of Black Ops 6 with missing features that are only possible in the next gen version. And then on top of that, you're toxic and you get banned. Your PS4 gets banned. Matter of fact, PS4 niggas, I need y'all to take things too far. Drop a hard R. If you want to drop an F-bomb, I'm not saying I condone it. I'm just saying I want you niggas to get your PS4s banned so you can upgrade to PS5. What else I got for you? Oh, read the headline. Read the headline. What's the headline say, chat? You remember that game, The First Disappointment? We got some new numbers. You know I'm the numbers guy here on the stream, right? The First Disappointment. You remember a couple months ago when The First Descendant came out and people in my chat were spamming me, telling me I need to play this game. This game is the next big thing. It's free. Just give it a try. And I said it looks like Diet Warframe. Matter of fact, it is, because I played the beta. And then when I played the beta, I said, I'm not playing the full game. You niggas just like this shit because it's free and the graphics are halfway decent. But the gameplay loop is similar to a lot of other live service looter shooters, which further proves my point. A lot of you don't hate live service games. You just don't want to pay for games. And if that's the case, just say that. I'm not judging. If you're broke, just say that. But people was harassing me, telling me I'm a hater. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I said, within a month, this game is going to be dead. There's nothing special about it. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got the numbers. The First Disappointment Steam player count has dropped by almost 90% in the 3 months since it launched. Yeah, great value Destiny. Let's read along. The number of active players in Nexon's live service free-to-play shooter, The First Disappointment, has fallen by almost an average of 90% since the game's initial release. Meanwhile, fellow free shooter Once Human is still thriving, and that even had a very similar number of players at launch from around the same time. The First Descendant is by no means quiet, still racking in about 30,000 players a day, but the numbers aren't what they used to be. And I mean, that's true, like, to be fair, because, you know, some people are going to make the argument, well, it's never going to be like, yeah, it's not going to be like the day that it launched. But losing 87% of your players within 3 months is a crazy drop. That means the game isn't good. It's not that interesting because you couldn't hold on to at least half your player base. I uninstalled 30 minutes into it. The game is just busy work. It's just busy work, worse than Suicide. This game is the same fucking game as Suicide Squad. The only difference is this is free and Suicide Squad is $70. That's where they fucked up. But in terms of gameplay, that's when I knew gamers are full of shit. You need to play this shit. This is the same game. It's the same game. Y'all love this shit, bro. Just busy work. These statistics come directly from SteamDB's page for The First Descendant, and at first glance, they paint a pretty grim picture for the game. Since its release, the player base has been in a steady decline, leading to an average weekly player count of roughly 17,000. That's down from the launch peak of 200,000 for the free Steam game. While the launch of its first season, Invasion, in August 2024 didn't provide the sort of bump you'd expect to see in a live service game, a more recent update has. How many people are even playing it? I mean, we could look right now. Let's see, Steam, DB, The First Descendant. There's 18,000 people in it. So that's about, yeah, it said they average about 17,000. And then it peaked at 30. So like you have to understand, it peaks. That article's a little misleading. It peaks at 30,000, 32,000. But on average, it's probably like 15 to 18,000 people playing at a time. And it's going to continue to go down. Why? Because it's just another game in the large sea of, oh, I'm sorry. I figured out. It's not because this is another generic looter shooter. That's not the reason this game is flopping. It's right here, ladies and gentlemen. The First Descendant is a third-person looter shooter powered by what? The Unreal Engine 5, which is what? Woke. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The woke engine. If you haven't been in the streams, the Go Woke, Go Broke crowd has proclaimed the Unreal Engine 5 to be woke. So any game running on this was going to fail. So actually, I want to apologize to the First Descendant community. I was wrong. It has nothing to do with the gameplay. It's just that the Sweet Baby Inc. detected crowd has detected that this game is running on Unreal Engine 5, and that's the reason it's failing. I apologize. Also, this game sucks. Jurassic Park Survival looks to be aiming 2025 release window. Okay. Remember, guys? Remember this one? Announced 10 months ago, Saber Interactive's Jurassic Park Survival is a new single-player first-person action-adventure game starring a new protagonist in Dr. Maya Joshi. While the trailer looked fantastic when it was first revealed, we've heard nothing of the game since then. Back in March, Saber Interactive's COO Tim Wilkes confirmed that the game has not been canceled and it's in development is moving forward without any issues. Now it seems the game is aiming for a release sometime in 2025, which would make sense given the new film in the franchise. Jurassic Park Rebirth is also said to be released in July of the same year. Non-woke games are a dying breed. Facts, bro. Website Film Affinity, which tracks not only movie releases but also video games, pegs Jurassic Park Survival for 2025. The chances of the game being released in 2024 was not shot down back in June by Saber, and since then the game has remained in the dark. The trailer for this game, if y'all don't remember, this should look pretty decent. It looked kind of like some Alien Isolation, Outlast type shit. I like Jurassic Park. I like the movie series, so I was like, you know, keep an eye on it. Let me see if I can find the trailer. Dinosaurs aren't that damn interesting. What are you talking about? Dinosaurs go rawr. Here's the trailer for those that don't remember.
I own an island off the coast of custody.
Off the coast of Cleveland. There's hell. Hell on earth.
Something that was real.
Yeah, dinosaur horror game would go crazy.
Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nublar.
Woman, woke. Oh, she's brown too. Woke. DEI, DEI, DEI. What engine is it on? I don't know. Like the way she's sneaking around it, that's what makes me think it's going to be like Outlast. I feel like this trailer was giving context clues to how the game is going to play. It's going to be more of a survival game, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. What a gameplay. There's gameplay in this trailer.
Is anyone there?
Oh, maybe not. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward to the gameplay. Fuck this shit. Big T-Rex. That's what a lot of y'all mama look like. Yeah, like that brief little thing right there, that's giving me like Alien Isolation Outlast vibes. If they do take that route, I just hope they do something unique with the formula. They find a way to make it interesting, because I would hate for this to be a straight up Outlast ripoff where I'm just running away from T-Rexes and shit, like hiding in closets from T-Rex. Like imagine a world where like a Velociraptor pulls up on you, you hide in a closet, it walks by, it says "rawr," and then it and then it walks away, and then you just run away. Like they got to do something different. Like you can't just have the dying battery on the camera and shit like that. Give me a gun or something. I don't know. I feel like it should be third person in my opinion. I think the first person is to increase the what am I now? My bad. Shotgun and a cowboy hat. Yeah, for immersion, my bad. Yeah, I think they chose first person for the immersion. I think it would be much scarier for have the dinosaurs actually in your face versus like I don't think third person would be as scary. Okay, I can see that suspense. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. In more important news, LeBron James Jr., aka Bronny James, the worst player statistically. This is not me hating. Let me see if I can find the article. Bronny is the worst in the preseason. I wish I saved that article. Where is that shit? There we go. Is this it? You care about baseball? No. Yeah. Yeah. Bronny James has the lowest plus minus of all preseason players. He has a negative 40 overall. Now, if you don't follow basketball, what this essentially means is this is not me hating. He statistically is the worst player in the NBA right now. That negative 40 means whenever he's on the court, bad things happen. It's not just him missing shots. It's him missing obvious passes, not playing defense. It's an entire calculation. So understand, if you don't follow basketball, negative 40 means this nigga is worthless on the goddamn court. He is literally the worst player in the NBA. Now, why does that matter? Well, because the preseason is going on in the NBA. The season is coming up. He's playing terribly. And LeBron James takes to Twitter during the preseason after he just went 3 games where he didn't fucking score, and he tweets out, Bronny just said he wants his own skin in Call of Duty. Talk to me. And he actually acts at Activision in Call of Duty. Now look, Mr. Bronny, I'm all for as a black man, you know, I want to see other black people succeed. I'm all for a little bit of the nepotism, but if your daddy's going to pull some strings for you to get in the NBA and get a guaranteed $7 million contract as a 55th overall pick in the draft, I need you to show up and at least give us the 4 points that you averaged in college. I need you to do that. Right now, you need to get off. You don't need to be an iPhone reviewer like Karl Anthony Towns, okay? You don't need to stream Fortnite with Tinashe in the background like fucking Ben Simmons. Get off Call of Duty. No, nigga, not phase up. It's not phase up. I appreciate it, Tony. Yeah, we need you to get in the lab. We need you to do some. We need you to boot up. Fuck 2K. Fuck doing the Brickley drills in NBA 2K. We need you to call up real life Chris Brickley, and we need you to do some of them shooting drills because you're not doing anything right now in the NBA. And now your dad is on the internet demanding a skin in Call of Duty. This is crazy. Get the fuck off the game, dog. This looks crazy. Like I said, I'm all for a little nepotism, but if he's gonna do it, you gotta show up. Because now we can't defend you. Now we can't defend you because let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. The majority of the NBA is black men. So I gotta look at it from the standpoint of you took $7 million from another potential black man to feed his family, and nigga, you can't hit a jump shot. You can't play proper defense. You can't watch a backdoor. You can't pass the ball. I don't know, man. That -40 got to turn to a +2 something, bruh. Putting the skin on someone who doesn't shoot in real life. Yeah, that's the irony of it all, right? He can't shoot in real life. He don't need to shoot in the game, bruh. He should have stayed in college. I agree, but I think what happened is LeBron wanted to rush the whole process of, because, you know, he's on his way out the door of playing with his son and getting that picture. Like, you guys got the picture, but at what cost? I'll tell you this much. As a basketball fan, this is going to be very entertaining between Cat going to the Knicks and now Bronny on the Lakers. There's going to be a lot of shit shows in the NBA, but this has got to stop. He doesn't need a skin. He needs to go practice. That's what he needs to do. Spend some time in the G League. $7 million to go to the G League. I don't know about all that. Industry playing Bronny. What else I got for you? Oh, we got an update for PS4 niggas. PS4 niggas. Yo, shout out to Shreds. Shout out to Captain Cook, aka Jesse Pinkman, for tagging me in this tweet. Before we get into this one, friendly reminder, here on this stream, we are PS4 racists. We cannot stand PS4 niggas. We're not talking about people who can't afford PS4s, although if you can't, I'd argue, you need to keep your head down, get on your P's and Q's, and really get your money up. You don't need to be playing video games. You need to get your money up. But I'm not mad at y'all. I'm strictly talking about the people who can afford it and refuse to upgrade. PS4 niggas, come to the front. We have an upgrade. We have an update. I've been tagged in another tweet, and apparently this kid right here was able to afford a PS5. This kid can't be older than 10. I'm gonna be honest. He looks between the age of like 6 and like 9. I don't even think this kid is 10. But just to keep it even, this 10-year-old kid was able to afford a PS5 by going to his local arcade and winning games. And he saved up to get a PS5. And what I'm trying to say is it's possible for you PS4 niggas who got ice bags on your PS4, roaches all on the carpet. It's possible for you to save up for a PS5. Look at little Timmy. Look at him go. Look at him go. He can do it, and I believe you can do it too, okay? You've had almost 5 years to save up for $500. It's more than possible. I believe in you. This is not me ragging on anybody. It's not me bullying people, but I do need y'all to understand, the longer you hold on to that TI-83 calculator, the longer it's going to take for more next-gen games to appear, because there's this thing called console parity. When developers have to waste resources developing for 12-year-old hardware, they cannot focus on optimizing the modern-day hardware. I know your PS4 feels modern to you, but Timmy says otherwise. So remember, if Timmy can do it, you can too. Just save $50 a month. You can do it. Get a job. Bro grinded. I can only get a plastic ring and Green Army guy with the tickets after the day. He grinded, and you gotta respect it, bro. Look how happy he is too. That's another beautiful thing about the grind. Look at the smile on Timmy's face, right? When you work hard for what you want in life, when you finally get it, it feels so much better. Because you knew what it was like to eat them bread sandwiches for dinner. You knew what it was like to go to bed sipping on water, hungry, waking up, stomach growling. But you still got up and got it. That's why I said keep your head down, keep grinding, okay? Now, if you don't want to upgrade, you just don't give a fuck, that's fine. But my issue has always been, you can't be part of the current gen conversation, okay? You drive your Honda 2004 to and from work, mind your business, okay? The people that are having conversations about Teslas, BMWs, Ferraris, McLarens, we're going to be over here. You can't come over here. You can't come to the car show. You cannot come to the car show. You need at least a Hellcat. And when I see you boot up that PS4, that's not a Hellcat. It just makes us say, what the Hellcat? What the hell is wrong with you? Shout out to Lil Man's grinding. I respect that shit. That's fucking crazy. I used to be this kid. Cutting grass, raking leaves. Get on your P's and Q's, you broke ass niggas. I'm still trying to get a car. I got $1,500 down on a down payment. Keep grinding. There's nothing wrong with being down bad, bruh. Let it PS4 sound like okay. Let it inspire you. Let it fucking inspire you. That's all I got for y'all in terms of article. Mad respect to little dude, mad respect. And you know what's crazy? I bet you that kid gonna take I bet you that kid will take care of his PS5. When you work hard for your shit, you take better care of it. Like I still got a day one Nintendo Switch from like 2017. Shit still works perfectly fine. That's why I never bought an OLED joint, because I keep my shit clean. I work for this, bruh. I don't care how much money I make. I'm always looking for a good deal. I'm always gonna take care of what I got so we can make it last, bruh. I guarantee you that kid's gonna cherish that shit. That's the problem though. A lot of you broke ass niggas is being taken care of by your mama, by your daddy. So you don't really appreciate what you have because they enabling your fuck shit, bro. But I won't. I'm gonna smack you since your daddy didn't. Let's get on the game. Yeah, living off their girl. A lot of y'all are hobosexuals. And let me repeat that so it's not confused. I did not say homosexual. I said hobo. HBO. Hobosexual. You couch surf from bed to bed. You fuck women to survive. You are a fucking loser. Niggas get kicked out by a different bitch every week. Don't got no clothes, don't got no car, don't got nothing to his name. So when you get kicked out, the nigga grabbed the Xbox or the PlayStation. I'm just gonna get my things and go. Man, shut your bitch ass up, bruh. Get a job. AKA fucking for a place to say. Niggas is fucking for survival. Nigga, you're a prostitute.